football fanatics to a story that pulses with the heartbeat of Nigerian pride. This is your YouTube channel, Diary TV, and of course, I'm your humble host, Divine Favor Awago. Yes, this is where we unravel details that define the beautiful game. Today, we're stepping into the world of a legend, a maestro whose silky skills dazzle the globe, a man whose name still echoes in the streets of Lagos and beyond. Of course, that's the person of Austin, Jay Jay Okocha. But this isn't just a celebration of his genius. No, this is a wake-up call, a poignant, heartfelt warning from the great Okocha himself to Nigerians' current Super Eagles stars. Yes, names like Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, who stand on the brink of history or heartbreak. The FIFA World Cup, the grandest stage of all, is slipping through Nigerians' fingers once again, just as it did nearly 2 decades ago under Okocha's captaincy. In a recent Bundesliga roundtable, as reported by Soccernet.ng, Jay Jay bared his soul, his words heavy with the pain of a missed opportunity that still haunts him. The year was 2005 and the dream was the 2006 World Cup in Germany. Nigeria, a powerhouse of African football, flattered. Now Okocha fears history is repeating itself. Buckle up because we're about to unpack this emotional saga, the heights, the lows, and of course the lessons that could shape the Super Eagles' destiny. From Okocha's golden era to the challenges facing Nigerians' current star, this is a journey through passion, pride, and of course the unrelenting pursuit of glory. Yes, let's rewind the clock to 2005. Nigeria was a footballing titan. Of course, the Super Eagles soared with a squad that struck fear into opponents across the continent. At the helm was Jay Jay Okocha, the Paris Saint-Germain star, whose flair was a work of art, dribbles that left defenders dizzy, passes that kept open defenses like a sculptor's chisel. This was a team brimming with talent, a golden generation that had already tasted World Cup glory in 1994 and of course 1998. But the road to the 2006 World Cup in Germany was no stroll in the park. Nigeria faced a grueling qualification campaign and the decisive moments came in a must-win qualifier in Kano. The opponent, of course, Angola. The stakes, a ticket to the world's biggest stage. The Super Eagles, backed by a roaring home crowd, were expected to dominate, but football, as we know, is a cruel mistress. Okocha, speaking to Soccernet.ng, didn't hold back. Personally, not qualifying for the 2006 World Cup still haunts me, he said, his voice carrying the weight of a dream unfulfilled. I still feel bad whenever I remember it because it could have been my fourth. Let that sink in. Fourth World Cup for Jay Jay Okocha, a chance to cement his legacy as not just Nigeria's greatest showman, but one of Africa's all-time icons. Instead, Angola snatched the spot in Kano of all places, Nigeria's fortress. The Super Eagles stumbled, the final whistle blew, and with it, the nation's hopes crumbled. Okocha, the captain, bore the burns of that defeat. He carried the dreams of millions from the bustling markets of Lagos to the quiet village of the Niger Delta. That loss wasn't just a game, it was a scar. One that still stings nearly 20 years later. As we reflect on his words, you can feel the raw emotion, the regret, the what ifs, the longing for one more chance to dance under the World Cup lights. Yes, fast forward to 2025 and the Super Eagles are at the crossroads again. Nigeria boasts one of Africa's most electrifying squad, a team stacked with stars shining in Europe's top leagues. Victor Osimhen, the Napoli striker whose goals have lead up Serie A. Ademola Lookman, Atlanta's dynamic winger, waving magic with every touch. Names like Samuel Chukwueze, Wilfred Ndidi, and of course Alex Iwobi add depth to a roster that screams potentials. But potentials alone doesn't win World Cups. Okocha's running cuts like a blade. The Super Eagles are teetering on the edge of missing another FIFA World Cup, just as they did in 2006. The qualifiers for the next tournament are a gauntlet, and Nigeria's recent performances have raised red flags. Inconsistent results, tactical missteps, and of course a lack of cohesion have left fans nervous. Okocha's words are a clarion call. It's a dream for every player to play in the World Cup, he told Soccernet.ng. For Osimhen, Lookman, and the teammates, that dream is in jeopardy. The ghost of 2005 loomed large when a star-studded team fell short because they underestimated their opponent, because they didn't seize their moment. Now let's break this down. Nigeria's current campaign has shown flashes of brilliance, but cracks have appeared. A recent draw against the lower-ranked sides exposed defensive fatalities. Osimhen's goals have been prolific, but the team's reliance on his individual brilliance is a double-edged sword. Lookman's creativity is undeniable, yes, but without an undefined game plan, his efforts risk being wasted. Yes, and the Super Eagles need more than talent. They need discipline, leadership, and of course a burning desire to avoid the fate that befell Okocha's generation. As JJ watches from the sidelines, his message is clear. Don't let history repeat itself. Don't let the World Cup slip away, guys. Yes, and of course, why does the World Cup matter so much? Yes, to answer that, you have to understand Nigeria. This is a nation where football isn't just a sport; it's a religion of course, an ununifier source of joy in the face of adversities. From the dusty pitches of Maiduguri to the vibrant streets of Abuja, kids grow up dreaming of wearing the green and white, of scoring under the World Cup spotlight. For Okocha, the World Cup was the pinnacle. He played in 1994, 1998, and of course 2002, dazzling the world with his audacious skill. Those tournaments put Nigeria on the map, proving that African football could compete with the giants. But meeting 2006, oh my God, that was a wound that cut deep, not just for Okocha, but for every Nigerian who believed in the Super Eagles' destiny. Now the current generation has a chance to write a new chapter. Victor Osimhen, with his relentless hunger for goals, could be Nigeria's talisman. Ademola Lookman, with his flair and vision, could be the spark that ignites a nation. But they can't do it alone. The World Cup isn't just about individuals' brilliance, it's about collective will, about a team that fights for every ball, every moment, and every dream. Imagine the scenes if Nigeria qualify. Oh my goodness, the street of Lagos erupting in celebration, strangers hugging in joy, the air filled with the sound of vuvuzelas and laughters. That's what's at stake. That's what Okocha is urging his successors to fight for. His warning isn't just about avoiding failure, it's about seizing greatness. Yes, so what's now? How do the Super Eagles heed Okocha's warning and secure their place at the World Cup? Yes, it starts with unity. The team must rally around a shared vision, a commitment to play not just for themselves but for the millions who believe in them. Okocha's generation are talent in spades, but they flattered when it mattered most. This squad can afford the same mistake again. Yes, Victor Osimhen must lead by example, channeling his passion into every match. Ademola Lookman needs to be creative, heartbeat, unlocking defenses with his magic. The coaching staff must find the right tactics, balancing flair with discipline, and the fans, oh yes, the fans must roar louder than ever, lifting the teams through every challenge. Okocha's words are a touch, eliminating the path forward. Not qualifying for the 2006 World Cup still haunts me, he said. That pain is a lesson, a reminder that opportunities like this don't come twice. The Super Eagles have the talent, the pedigree, the passion. Now they need the resolve to make it happen. Now as the qualifiers loom, every match is a battle, every goal is a step closer to glory. Jay Jay Okocha is watching, hoping, believing. Will this generation rise to the occasion, or will they carry the same regrets that still linger in this earth? Never, God forbid, I say for them. Yes, God forbid. And so we come to the end of this tale, but the story is far from over. Austin Jay Jay Okocha, the wizard of Nigerian football, has spoken. His warning is a gift, a chance for the Super Eagles to rewrite history, to avoid the pain that still shadows his legacy. Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, and their teammates hold Nigerians' dream in their hands. This is Diary TV, and we are calling on every football lovers to join the fight. Share this video, rally behind the Super Eagles, and of course, let's dream of a World Cup where Nigeria shines once more. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this team can make it? What's your favorite JJ moment? Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep the passion alive. Until next time, please keep believing, keep cheering, and let's soar with the Super Eagles.